Hey, good afternoon, and welcome to another episode. I'm Dr. John Frank, your hair loss expert. Kind of casual today. We're still in September. It's warm out. Still feels like summer, and I hope it stays warm for a long time. Anyway, when we do transplants, hair restoration, I urge people to not touch their scalp with their hands. You can't see it, but there's all kind of tiny little germs on our hands, and these little things called Malassezia yeast. You can't. It's not like a yeast infection, but they're there. It's part of the environment. And so when the scalp is healing, you want to leave it alone. You don't want to touch your scalp. Okay, fine. But so I'm a little bit loath to give you this next piece of advice. If you're not having a transplant, you're just like me. You've suffered from hair loss. Maybe you've had grafts like me in the past. Maybe you're using some a medicine or a vitamin or a medicine we've prescribed. And was there anything else you could be doing besides good hygiene and keeping a balance? One thing I like to do is actually touching your scalp and giving a scalp massage like this. You're just using the palms of your hands, you're putting it on the temple, and you're letting the skin of your scalp glide over your scalp. And it tends to increase the blood flow. I learned this from trichologists in Europe. It's not the overall solution, but it doesn't hurt. You just do it. Move your scalp forward and back, up and down on your temples, maybe a little bit in the crown back here, and just move it around. You keep the blood flowing, and that's kind of a nice thing that the trichologists have come up with. And guess what? It feels good. So give it a shot. You know, if your hands are pretty clean, just do it. Do it a couple times a day when you need a break from work. Okay, so that's just a little tip for you on keeping a balance and something helpful for the circulation in your scalp. And there's certainly a lot of other things. Just reach out to me and I can give you tips anytime. So I appreciate you watching, and we'll see you again on another episode of Hair Fix Friday.